Good evening, y'all. It's late here. It's like about to be 9, which I should be in bed, but I'm not. So I did a lot of seed starting today. I did my soil blocking in PJs all day, every day in PJs. So these PJs will be changed, still bathe and then change, and then go to bed, and hopefully still get 8 hours of sleep. Yeah, right. Okay, so I did a bunch of soil blocking today, but the rest of the things that I have are tiny seeds, and it's a lot of poppies and stock and snapdragon. So what I think I'm gonna do is try a new method and just smear a bunch of soil here, pack it down, and then take a knife and like divide everything. So that I can do just a bunch of poppies in a row, and then almost like soil blocking, but like manually making the soil blocks, if that makes any sense. Because what I'm gonna do is when these are big enough, I'm going to just pinch them out and put them in bigger trays or bigger soil blocks. Yeah, bigger trays. Is that what they're called? Bigger trays. No, whatever. Bigger trays. I'm gonna pinch them out and put them in a bigger tray. I have no idea if this is gonna work. Not a clue. But it is early enough in the season, I think, for me to test a few out, and if they don't work, then I can quickly do a bunch of soil blocks and get them started. Because I have my heating mats and my lights and everything going downstairs already. So if I mess up, I'll probably be like a week or 2 behind, which isn't terrible. All right, let's just get to it. I still need to get like a spatula or something. I'm gonna use this to pack it down, but let's see. Again, this is all just a maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't work. I have labels so that I can write stuff down roughly where I did it. We'll see. We'll see. There's a big possibility that once I get this started, everything will go great, perfectly. But all the seeds will get kind of intermixed with each other. I don't know. I feel like this might be a thing. I feel like I might be stealing this idea from somewhere. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is just someone else's idea that I probably saw and I can't remember, and like subconsciously I'm thinking that I'm coming up with the greatest idea ever. Yep. All right. Hopefully I can fit a lot of seeds in this. My goal is to just get my thousands of poppies in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 packs of poppies. And I'm not going to be using them all because all of them have lots of poppies in them. Poppy seeds. So my goal is to just get a few started here. Onyx took a late nap, so Onyx went down really late. Which means I'm stuck doing everything else super late. But if that means he sleeps for 8 hours straight, I don't mind too much. Usually when he takes a late nap, he goes to sleep a little bit later, and he doesn't wake up as often in the middle of the night. Alright, that looks pretty good. Use a little bit of spatula and kind of scoop this up here. Not a spatula. I don't know what this is. I do know what it is, but I can't think of the name right now because my mind isn't in baking, cooking. My mind is on garden, plants. Alright. So we have 10, right? These are 3, 6. I think I have 9 actually. 9. All right. All right. We're gonna do about an inch. I think I packed it in too much. Yeah, that's all right. So I'm not making, I also started veggies today too. And I'm not starting as many as I usually have. I usually start like 5 trays, and then in each tray I add like 3 seeds, and then I end up dividing them and giving them away. But because I don't really plan on giving too many away this year, I don't want to use so much soil. I'm trying to be conscientious, is that a word? Conscientious of what I'm using. So I don't want to use up too much soil if the plants are just going to go to waste. Not that they all have gone to waste, they all haven't gone to waste, but majority of them have. So where was I? I'm thinking of the ones that I don't give away. I made enough for myself and for my mom, and if I have some left over from there, I will be selling them on the side of the road and probably like posting them on like Facebook Market or just like on my Facebook for friends or local people to pick up. Did I say selling? I don't think I'll be selling. I think I might just be giving them away. Just putting them on the side of the road so people can take them. Just to like, because I live out in the middle of literally nowhere. Kind of to get people to come over this way, so that when I do start selling flowers, they'll be like, oh, it's not too far to take a drive that way. Let's go that way. Let's go the long way. Or something. I don't know. Alright, I did a pretty good job of splitting those. I'm just gonna pack it down one more time. Not too much because I don't want to mess up my lines. Boom. This looks great. So it's just rows, so just rows of soil so that I can just sprinkle and later pull apart or break off, whatever need be. I gotta put that in the dishwasher tonight to make sure it gets well disinfected, gets disinfected. Boom. All right, now I'm just gonna write and add my seeds, and I might have a few extra rows left over, and I'll do just a ton of snapdragons because this is a mix, and I want a lot for landscaping, and then I want a lot for cut flowers, and then stock. So I'm just gonna put you closer and speed it up. Okay, so before I bring you downstairs to see where I'm gonna put these, I'm gonna show you what I did. So stock, I'm completely out of, and that went in this row. And then I had 2 rows of Snapdragon, which I sewed pretty heavily in the first row. And then in the second row, I was like, ooh, I don't have all that space to put all this stock in. So then I was a little lighter. In my next row, I have Creamy Peony. This one here, Creamy Peony. Super excited about that. And then I have Flemish Antique. Next row, I have Purple Peony. Then I have Florist Pepper Box. And then I have Hens and Chickens. How cool. Then I have Love in a Mist. I was gonna say, no, Falling in Love. And then I have a Giant Rattle. How cool are those pods? And then I have California Poppy and Mother of Pearl. And I grew these last year, and some of them came up and they were beautiful. Like, pictures do them no justice. They were amazing. All right, let's go bring these down to my seed station. Okay, so I have all my seeds here. I did film a video on this whole thing, but it's a long one and I don't feel like editing it. So this is the best we're gonna get. I have my Lysianthus in here. They're starting to come up. I don't know if you can see them. Amazing. My Lysianthus is still under this because some haven't germinated. And I don't know. Oops, that's a seed. I'm just gonna go ahead and cover this and not touch it anymore. I don't know the rule of thumb on when to take the plastic off. It's probably once they've all germinated, and mine have definitely all germinated. I still haven't taken them off the plastic, so that, I know that's not great. But I'm sorry, not all of them have germinated. Most of them have germinated, but I still have quite a few seeds that have not done anything, and I'm not happy about that. So I'm going to wait a little bit longer under the plastic, because I think the problem is some of them are drying out, like the very edges are drying out. But yeah, okay, let's continue. So my new tray of tests here, I'm gonna put up here. Where is the Just kidding. Okay, just kidding. I said just kidding because I was gonna water them. I usually have a spray thingy down here, but it's upstairs in my sink because I meant to fill it with water because I was down here doing these. So today I started a bunch of flowers. I figured, because I was gonna start flowers for my landscaping garden, I figured I'd do a ton and just start some for my cut flower garden. So I've got Canterbury bells, chocolate flowers, straw flower, some rudbeckia. I've got lavender, alyssum, pansies, and German chamomile. Put that under the light. I'm also going to get plastic for those, but I have to buy cheap plastic. And then in this tray I have baby's breath, dianthus, delianthus. Good. I'm not reading it. My brain's broken. Delphinium, foxglove feverfew, globe thistle, and then I have eryngium and starflower and Joe Pye. And then in this one, I have my vegetables. And because I'm not doing a lot of vegetables, these are all mixed up. So I have them numbered 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, row 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't think you can see it. Row 1, 2, 3. Because underneath, I have all the labels. So I've got asparagus 1, celery 2. I've got herbs, broccoli, brassicas on this side. And then on this side, I have a lot of peppers and tomatoes. I've got Comstock, saucer, slicer, Amish paste, black kerm, beef steak, tomatillos. Are they fighting upstairs? What the heck is going on upstairs? Well, play fighting. Jose and his brother play fighting a lot. Tomato spoon, bell peppers, jalapenos. Yeah, lots of stuff going on down here. They're under light, and I'm gonna cover this up because it stays pretty warm in here. But I don't have heating pads under there because my intention is to get this kind of set up with lights and heating pads and then just germinate stuff here. And then once it's germinated, I'll move it here with all the lights. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 lights. So we'll be doing a lot. And in each row, I can fit 1, 2, 3, about 6 once things have germinated. If I'm gonna rotate it all the time, yeah, I can fit 6 max, but ideally I'll just be doing 3 in one shelf. Okay, that's it for today. We just got a couple of flowers started. Majority of all of this was for landscape and my vegetable garden because I want to have a head start on my peppers. That's why I'm starting this, and my tomatoes. That's why I'm starting this, and landscaping stuff. Otherwise, I'd be waiting another month, but I'm like itching basically to start everything. So here we are in March, starting almost everything. All right, see you later. Bye.